Alright, so yeah, we're gonna unleash the rat horde after a while. After I properly loot everything around here. I need all this food for some reason. I guess I'm not totally at full health. I can go for a bit more. So my gear, in order to get up to my gear, it's in this building. However, as you just noticed, the stairs are out, and it's a little weird. And at first, I was so confused. I was like, "Wait, why is the stairs that? Do I have to is it a blinking puzzle? Do I have to keep blinking upwards?" And then I found out that, do I find out now? Maybe later. Okay. I guess now I'm just like, wait, why can't I go to these stairs? What's going on? They are actually facing upwards, so you'll notice how, yeah, right here, this giant column of stairs, how it's, upwards instead of looking at, like a traditional stairway. And I think I just went over here and grabbed this rune. This one's like pretty much just in the water, so I am getting kind of low on health, so I kind of should probably take, some health potion. There's no door to get inside, and I think the reason why that is because of the rat infestation. I think there's a bunch of rats in there, and they were smart enough to be like, hey, okay, it's too dangerous to be around. We don't want people to get infested. Let's just lock a bunch of rats in here. And then this is when I noticed they operated from upstairs, and I was like, oh, right there, okay. And okay, so there's a refinery safety note, which I'm pretty sure tells you, hey, by the way, there are rats in there, which I completely ignore. So. And here I'm like, okay, so I need to go grab a vial of whale oil because it's out. And I see a boat, and I'm like, okay, quickly grab. And that's when I hear the nasty little, things spinning stuff at me. I don't know what they're called. And then I realize that all those tanks are empty. And I was like, oh, well, fuck. Now what do I do? So, is there another one? Is there, a filled tank in here? So I run back. I get hit a few times, and now I'm like, okay, well, how do I fill this up? I need a filling station, right? Well, where the fuck is a filling station? Because I need it, and I don't know where it's at, even though I passed it, 3 times. It's in front of it's right here. It's, and there's a dispenser right here as well, so I didn't have to run into those, those spitting things. But yeah, there we go. Got my my whale oil, so I can power on the stairs. And I think now you realize why they had it locked up. If you're like me and didn't realize that was in there, and I don't have any grenades, so I can't just kill them all. Luckily, I didn't. I blinked over there so they didn't notice me. And didn't chase after me. I don't know if rats can climb upstairs. That'd be pretty terrifying if they did, because they'd be chasing me for ages, and I would have just a sword to defend myself with, which would be even more terrifying. I think I could just walk down here. I think we're good. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. I was really, really nervous because the platform moved underneath my foot, which is pretty cool, but it did scare the shit out of me. So I was like, nope, I don't want to, I need that rune, or bone charm, I think it was bone charm. And I'm really, really nervous about getting off any sort of ledges. So I saw that side, and I thought it was completely, destroyed, so I didn't bother going that way. And I run around the corner to find a bunch of money, and I don't pick up the money. Do I? I pick up the money, right? Yeah. There you go. And I was like, how do I get past this? I need to get to this gear, and I can't climb over the giant or the little tiny hole. So it's like, wait, how do I? Oh, there's a pipe, and then I know this. I noticed, not I know this.
We'll see up on the rooftops. All right. If nothing else, you can cut them off at the market. You can't get through the rail station without the key. This one is resourceful. They'll find a way.
So they were talking about us. They just noticed that we escaped. And since they're trying to keep me alive for a bounty, me escaping is a problem for them, as you might imagine. And there's still more stuff to loot, because looting is fun on hunting whales. Interesting. As I quickly run away. The Greaves Whale House. Some more notes, in case you're wondering, for all you lore people. So yeah, I need to lower this bridge. In order to do that, I need a can, and in order to get the can, I need to get in here. If I remember correctly, okay, I thought there was rats in there for a second. I was like, there's gotta be some reason they closed this off. There is not. Okay, come on, pick it up. It's a hard life picking up whale oil tanks. I think I'm hearing like something move, and I'm like trying to figure what that was down there. So the drawbridge is there you go. Apparently I had to wait a few extra seconds for the drawbridge, or for the whale oil to actually, you know, give me power. Oh, that's right. There's a bunch of fucking weepers in here on top of my gear. So I have to get my gear while dodging all these weepers. And I think I do it relatively good. So I just picked up all my gear in that one box, which is great. And I think I might be able to escape out of here without any real problems. That is a spiritual remedy. Okay. I think I spent a lot of time screwing around with this this little wheel. I was like, just dance my problems away, and then every time I did that, it would reset the counter. So I think now I already have all the stuff. So that was a bad idea. I thought I landed right in front of the spitters. I'm just gonna call them spitters. I don't know if you've ever I don't know if they've ever introduced the name for it. For those like little pods that shoot stuff at you. If they have, I don't remember it. I think there's still more weepers. No, I don't think there are any weepers on this side of the field. Well, this guy's alive-ish. Was alive. Overseer's warning. The assassins sprung their trap as we tried to cross the narrow bridge. At the choke point, they were able to pick us off one by one, and blah, blah, blah. So I guess the High Overseers went and tried to, like, kill all the assassins. I'm not sure what the rivalry between the Overseers and the Assassins are. I assume just because the Assassins are like outlaws, the police would go after them, but it's interesting that the High Overseers are the ones to like lead the charge and try to get rid of the Assassins. I guess because they think they're heretics. That might be it. Since the Assassins all have the mark of the outsider, the High Overseers are probably like, oh, those guys are fucking heretics, let's just murder their face off. Because they don't believe the same things we do. That always goes out well, huh? As you can see, a bunch of dead corpses. Works out real well for you guys, doesn't it? And this is when we start killing assassins. This is when we get to the good part of the game. When we go back on our massacres. So I get he's patrolling the area. And surprise, bitch! Corvo don't give a fuck. Corvo is really pissed off. You just don't want to get in his way. When he gets angry, he gets angry. Oh, it's this section of the... I think there's a bunch of guys who, like, spawned in. That's not what I wanted to do, but... So the assassins are pretty interesting characters to fight because they can blink around. Similar to what you can do, except they do it... Every time they do it, it looks more like they are just like appearing out of thin air. So it's really hard to fight them sometimes. Like that, it's hard to like tell. Oh, they're right over here. I think I can get this guy. There you go. The cool thing about the assassinations is that you can look at them in any, like, you can face them in any way, shape, or form. Like, the left, the right, the back, the front. But as long as you are in stealth and they don't see you, like, they don't get alarmed, you can kill them instantly, which is great. Unlike, you know, where you have to do a, where you have to choke them out from behind. Oh, this is that Dowd or us? I think that was us. But the cool thing about the assassinations is it instantly kills them as long as you haven't raised like an awareness. However, when you try to choke someone out, you have to do it from behind, specifically from behind, you have to always do it from behind, which is, it gets annoying after a while when you're like, guard, please just turn your back for like 5 seconds. Please, man, cut me a break. So now we are Dowd's base, and we have to take our revenge. We can kill Dowd, and it's a pretty epic, like, boss fight that we have to do with Dowd. Oh, that rope's inside the building. I didn't realize that until I like ran into the wall, and I went, oh, that's what that means. So the rune is that rune is actually by the exit of this level, and I spent a lot of time like trying to find that particular rope, because I can see that it leads down to where the thing should be at, the rune, but I don't know where that rope is. Weirdly enough, it is like right by the exit. Oh yeah, that's right. I run into a bunch of dogs, and I didn't want them to make a bunch of noise. I had to fucking kill dogs again. I hate when that happens. No, poor doggo. No, I don't want to kill you, but I don't want to be caught. It's the hardest decision you ever have to make. You're like, you're so adorable, but you get assassins to come and kill me, and I don't want to die. And they're all like right there barking at me because they're like, "Hey, some asshat killed our friends." I'm like, "I'm sorry, please no, don't judge. I'm more of a cat person anyway." Lol. No, I'm kidding. I like all pets equally. Let's not be petist, okay? Petist? It's like pessimistic. I tried. I think I wanted to kill everything. So I just go on a killing rampage, as I mentioned before. And I think I get spotted here. And if I remember correctly, I think I could have just blinked away to the side, and everything would have been fine. But I chose the more stupid option and tried to stay and fight a bunch of trained assassins and one-on-one combat. Yeah, I think at this point I was like, no, we're not doing sleep darts, we're doing full-out bullets. I'm killing a bunch of bitches tonight. Found out that I'm terrible with the pistol though, so that was fun to realize. And the dogs are coming. I think I just run away from the dog before they find me. I don't know if I kill those guys. I might. No, I was like, okay, I don't want to kill any more dogs. Nope. I ain't about that life. And I just sneak away. I remember there's someone up. Yeah, there's one more guy up here. Did he spot me? It sure sounded like he spotted me. You're gonna spot me, bro? I need someone to spot me. Anyway. Let's just get away from the weightlifting jokes that no one's ever going to realize. And let's murder this guy's face off. And I fucked up my assassination. Sick. Good job. Look, if I'm going on a murdering spree, I've never said I was going to go, like, lightly on the guys. I'm not just gonna, like, silently slit their throats. Nah, man. Nah, it's gonna be a massacre. It's gonna be horrifying. I have a job tonight.
riverbound. And Dowd holds the key to the tunnel and is asked not to be disturbed. Is that it? Correct. This prisoner we took. The bodyguard who was with the Empress seems to trouble him greatly. Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight. Yes. Good luck on your assignment. When you're permitted to leave.
So that tells us that Dowd has the key to the exit, and we need that key. So, and I think now I just go murder these guys. It's so fun to murder people in this game. Like, not to sound like a sociopath or a psychopath, but it makes playing the game much, much easier. Because you can just kill someone and walk away and not even care. Which is great. I think you can just sneak around these two. I really love their voices because of the masks. Oh, I'm gonna possess a rat?